sky turned black. Wind screamed through the highway. Mykelti gripped the steering wheel. Tony's voice shook. "We need to stop!" But it was too late. The tornado was already there. This is the story of how Mykelti Brown, daughter of Cody and Christine from Sister Wives, and her husband, Tony Padron, came face to face with death itself. A journey meant to bring peace nearly became their last drive. After months of family tension and emotional chaos, Mykelti and Tony decided it was time to leave the storm inside their home. Little did they know, a real storm awaited them outside. They packed their car in Flagstaff, Arizona, a place that once held family memories, but also heartbreak. Their destination? North Carolina, a new start, away from the never-ending drama surrounding Cody and Robin. Mykelti said in an interview, "We just needed a reset. Too much was happening the show, the tension, the fans, the opinions." They packed carefully baby Avalon, their twins, a few essentials, and Tony's camera gear. For them, this road trip symbolized freedom, a chance to find peace beyond the shadow of Sister Wives. The first few days were peaceful. They stopped at scenic routes, recorded travel vlogs, shared cute family moments online. Fans flooded their social media with heart emojis, cheering for their fresh start. But on the third evening, the weather changed. Gray clouds gathered over the highway as they entered Oklahoma. Radio alerts buzzed. Tornado warning in effect for several counties. Tony laughed nervously. "We'll just drive through it, right?" But Mykelti didn't laugh. She felt something heavy in her chest. "We thought we were safe." Then everything changed in seconds. Tony Padron later recalling the night. Winds began to howl louder. The car shook. The baby started crying. Tony slowed down, but there was nowhere to hide. No buildings, no shelter, just an endless road. Dust swirled like smoke. Trees bent like straws. Suddenly, the sky turned a strange shade of green, a terrifying sign every storm chaser knows too well. The tornado was forming. Mykelti screamed, "Turn around!" Tony tried, but the car spun slightly, hit the shoulder. The noise was deafening, a mix of thunder, screaming wind, and flying debris. "It felt like the world was ending," Mykelti said later. "I prayed we'd make it out alive." They ducked low, covering the children. For 7 endless minutes, the storm surrounded them until, miraculously, it passed. When the winds finally settled, they stepped out. The highway behind them was torn apart. A billboard lay flat, and trees were stripped bare. They had survived. That night, they checked into a small motel, shaken, covered in dust, but alive. Tony turned on his camera, filming a short clip that later went viral. "We're safe, but it was close. We drove through a tornado. I don't even know how we made it." Fans flooded the internet with love and concern. Some cried watching the clip. Others said it felt like a sign from above, as if the physical storm reflected the emotional chaos of the Sister Wives family. Christine, Mykelti's mom, posted, "So grateful my daughter and her family are safe. Life is precious. Hold your loved ones tight." Meanwhile, Cody remained silent online. Fans noticed and speculated. Was the distance between Cody and his children now too wide to bridge? Their move wasn't just about geography, it was about peace. For months, Mykelti had been torn between two worlds: her loyalty to her father and her love for her mother, Christine. The family fractures had reached new levels. Janelle and Christine were building new lives, while Cody and Robin grew increasingly isolated. Mykelti said privately, "We didn't want our kids growing up around tension, so we moved." North Carolina became their new home, calm, green, quiet. Tony got a job opportunity there, and Mykelti focused on motherhood and online content. They carried memories, baby clothes, family photos, and a renewed sense of purpose. Weeks later, Mykelti reflected on the experience in a heartfelt video. "That storm changed me. It made me realize how short life really is. We were chasing peace, and maybe that's why we survived." Fans resonated deeply with her message. The clip got over 2 million views within days, trending across Sister Wives communities. The tornado wasn't just weather, it became a metaphor, a symbol of leaving chaos behind, facing fear, and choosing peace over pain. Even critics of the show admitted Mykelti's raw honesty made her one of the most relatable members of the Brown family. Sometimes you have to drive through the storm to find the calm. Mykelti and Tony's near-death experience became more than just a survival story. It was a rebirth. A reminder that storms, both real and emotional, don't destroy us. They reveal who we really are. And for the Sister Wives world, this might be just the beginning of a new chapter where love, distance, and courage collide.